Well, Samira, we're talking social media now as well, because from cricket to rugby and football to tennis, the world of sport is awash with sponsorship money. The market is estimated to reach around $45 billion US. But what happens when there are high-profile scandals, like allegations of underhand dealing at FIFA, for example? That scandal has cost $550 million in lost commercial opportunities. Well, these days, damaging scandals can wreak untold damage on brands via social media, leaving sponsorship deals vulnerable. So how do you protect these in the social media age? Well, joining me now is Jim Dowling, who's Managing Director at the sponsorship and branding agency Havas Sport and Entertainment. Hello there, Jim. Thanks so much for coming in.
Nice to be here, thank you.
So when there are literally millions of tweets, pictures, posts every moment, how can you keep a handle on your sponsorship deal?
Well, that's the opportunity, is it not? The sponsorship model used to be quite an antiquated model, in the fact that people, largely men in suits, would walk into a sporting institution, hand over a cheque, and they would be given the right to place a logo behind a branding board, and hopefully people would see it. But very quickly, they found out that people weren't hugely interested. Social media has allowed fans and businesses and brands to engage with the things that people really care about: football, cricket, rugby, the Olympics, whatever it may be. So it's a massive opportunity for brands to have a conversation with their customers. An
opportunity, but also a huge risk, because you can't control it, can you? It can quickly get out of hand if that sporting star has been photographed doing something wrong.
Yeah. Well, of course, you can't control the behaviour of celebrities and sports stars, but at the same time, you can mitigate risk. I think one of the opportunities I'd say one of the considerations for sporting stars is that social media is keeping them on their toes. If you take the example of somebody like Maria Sharapova or Roger Federer, their earnings off the court vastly outweigh the earnings on the court. So it's down to them to behave. And at the same time, for brands, it's very exciting for them to give the opportunity to fans to get close to stars, to get close to sports stars through social media. So there is risk, but there's also great reward.
When things do go wrong, is it better to distance yourself immediately from a fallen star, or just wait it out?
I think that depends very much on who the brand is and what the circumstances are. On the one hand, brands react very quickly, and in a very short space of time, people can get very excited and very angry, I guess. If you cast your mind back, I remember Eric Cantona jumping into the crowd at Selhurst Park and kicking a Crystal Palace fan. The end of the world was nigh. Sure enough, Eric Cantona has actually come out the other side very well and has secured branding and endorsements with brands for many times. So it can get very stressful at the heat of the moment, but at the same time, longer term, there are ways and means for people.
Just very quickly, do you think lots of firms are missing an opportunity? There are still plenty of men in suits just putting up hoardings.
Totally, absolutely. You know, the people are not hugely interested in receiving commercial messages from brands, but they do go looking for entertainment through football, through sport, through gaming, through whatever it may be. And there's a wonderful opportunity for brands to connect with their customers through the things that they care most about.
Okay, Jim Dowling from Havas Sport and Entertainment, thank you very much for coming in.
My pleasure.